Hello, I'm Laurie. I'm the Thrifty Picker, and I'm going to do. Actually, I'm redoing the unboxing of my Garage Flips mug that I ordered from Lonnie and Candace over at Garage Flips. They are selling these mugs to raise money for breast cancer research, so I ordered one. And I actually did this video yesterday, but it did not record on the other camera for some odd reason. I was using a regular JVC handheld camera, and even though the red light was blinking, it did not record. So I am redoing this. So, as I wanted to do the unboxing on, because I was excited about getting this, so um, I wanted to show everybody what I got. So, and it was packaged very, very well. Um, so yeah, no reason to worry. But yeah, in this nice box, which I'll probably reuse, and we have the hand wash only, and there was a nice business card here from Lonnie, and on the back it says, Laurie, thank you for your support. Best wishes from the shed, Candace and Lonnie. So, thank you, Lonnie. Thank you, Candace. I got the green one. I know the first batch were orange, and I missed out on that. And then when I seen the green, I was like, oh, I have to have that. Have to have it. And I'm not showing my face because I got too much sun over the past weekend fishing, and my bottom lip kind of blew up like a Macy's Day float. It got burnt. So if you watch the, I think it was, I don't know if it was Thursday or Friday. I don't remember. I think it was Thursday's Daily Hustle morning show over on Chick Picker's channel with Valerie, her channel. Tom referred to my lip as the guy from Fat Albert, the one with the big bottom lip, the blue, blue. Yeah, that's kind of what it's like. So it's healing. It's a lot better now than it was, but now it's starting. It gets dry and cracked and all that once all the swelling goes down and the blistering from the sunburn and all that stuff. So, but you know what? It was every bit worth it. I spent some quality time with my nephew. He's actually only 3 years younger than me, so we're more like brother and sister. And so we do that once a year. We go and we go pay laking, not peg legging, as someone thought I once said was a peg leg. It's we go catfishing in a pay lake, and we try to win, money and all that, which we didn't, but we did have fun. And this happens to be laying on my desk too. Teresa must put it in here. I even find eBay treasures while fishing. I found that laying on the bank next to where I was sitting. I happened to look down, and it was actually like open like that. And I was like, that is it's an old knife. It's got the bone handle. I may end up keeping it. It's worth like $60 if it were cleaned up really good. It's a little dingy, and you can tell it's been sharpened quite a few times because the blade's starting to have a little bow in it. But aside from that, anyway, this is my mug. This is what we're here for. Garage Flips. That's Lonnie. If you don't follow his channel, you should. Him and Candace are, they're good people. He tries to put out video content every day on what he's doing, what he's selling. He answers questions that people have. He'll go through the comments and answer the questions. And they're really good people. So I enjoy watching their videos, and I hope to be able to start adding more content to mine to where they come over and watch mine too. But this is one of his sayings. Whenever he sells something, he says the amount plus shipping on top. So, but yeah. But there it is. That's the mug. Like I said, the proceeds are going to breast cancer research, which that now hits a little close to home. Teresa's sister, Lisa, has been diagnosed with breast cancer. So you know, thank you to Lonnie and Candace for all that you guys are putting in every year towards that research. I myself am looking to do possibly another 24-hour jewelry sale marathon, and the proceeds will go to benefit Lisa's medical expenses. So keep that in mind. We're going to prepare for it this time. We've got there's shirts coming, so I'm going to wait till I get my shirt so I can wear that. And prepare for the 24-hour stint, whereas when I did the Tannerthon, it was an impromptu do it the next day type thing, so I didn't have the right amount of sleep, and I paid for it dearly afterwards. I had a rough time staying up to 24 hours on that, but we're preparing for this. I'm gathering jewelry now to be able to do this, so keep that in mind. Within the coming months, I will be doing another 24-hour jewelry Lisa Strong a-thon. That's what we're going to call. That's what I'm going to call it, Lisa Strong, because that's the slogan that they're using on the shirt. So again, thank you, Lonnie and Candace from Garage Flips, for my mug and for what these represent. You guys are awesome, and I'll keep watching, and hopefully you guys pop over and watch my show every now and then. I'm planning on adding more content, so now that I have an actual location. So the rest of this video, I'm going to show you kind of how I graduated from this 8x10 little room where eBay started when I went full-time in 2014. I had been dabbling in eBay since 1998, off and on through the years, and I went full-time in 2014, and I've been going strong ever since. I've been struggling with, inventory placement. Where can I put it? Because I would, had all this inventory, but I was running out of room. I had this office is where I started, and then I converted my workshop out back into a partial warehouse / workshop, because I also do Kydex holsters, custom here and there, custom orders. And then I took some of that, and it ended up in my sister's garage, some of it. And then my son got a storage unit, so I paid half, and I used half of his storage unit. And so I had all these different locations, and I was storing stuff. Well, the back shed started leaking really bad, not really well, but really bad, because it is old. I've had it. It's been sitting out there since 2005. I sealed the top and insulated the walls and stuff like that, but water's going to find a way in no matter what. So I had to make another decision. Well, we decided to buy a 10 by 16 yard barn, which is very large, and half of it was for what we call the party barn, and the other half I converted to storage area for my eBay stuff. And I still wasn't, I was still having to go to all these different areas to pull stuff, and it got to be monotonous. So as you watch the video, you'll see how I graduated from here to there to there to where I'm at now, with what I have now. So you'll see. I won't go into detail because you can watch it here in a few minutes. So thank you, and I'll be right back with where I went from this office to the metal shed out back. So as far as inventory storage. So be back. Okay, now we're outside, and we are facing the the shed I was talking about earlier. You can hear dogs outside. As you can see, it's just an old aluminum 10 by 14 shed that I had used for my eBay, which now it's for my scooter. Let me get in here and turn the light on here. But yeah, there's still some few things in here, but this was what I was working with, was this 10 by 14 shed. I had to seal the roof. It was started to leak, and I didn't want to take any chances of um, stuff getting damaged. So we went from this location, which I kept hard goods in here. I moved all the clothing and shoes, and the shoes I moved into my office at that time, and the clothing I moved to the barn, which I'm getting ready to take you there. But as you can see, there's not a lot. I also have, my workbench here, which is piled full of stuff from the move. Still got to clean that off. That's where I make my Kydex holsters and stuff like that, and whatever else I need to work on. But so I didn't have a whole lot of room, but this is what I had to work with. So, and now I'm going to take you to the barn. So we will be right back. And now we're outside. This is the yard barn that we acquired. And I'm going to, it's a 10 by 16, I think. Yeah, 10 by 16. And it come completely open as far as the inside goes, except for the lofts. There was a loft in the back and one in the front. And so I converted, I took 8 feet of it, 6 feet. I took 6 feet by 16, or no, it's a 6 feet by 10, yeah, area, and built walls and extended the loft. So I will show you that here in just a second. Let me open it up. Alright, now you can see the inside. We have it decked out. The front half is the party barn, party part of it, with, it's equipped with a kegerator, refrigerator, sound systems, lighting, and whatnot. And I built these walls here, this wall and this wall, and extended the loft out 2 feet. So I had plenty of room. Actually, I think I got 8 feet. It's an 8 by 10 in there. Yeah, I took half and Teresa has the other half. So it was party in the front, business in the back. And let me go in here. Let me get this light on and show you what it kind of looked like in here. Hopefully she still has power to this. Yeah. Alright, so I had a shelf over here, and then I lined the back with the Husky metal shelving, and one over here, and this is where I kept my clothing and shoes. Of course, now it's, I've moved everything into the new location, but it's been wired with power, blah blah blah, and you can see where I extended from here to here to make this loft area bigger. Here's my popcorn machine. So this is the back part of the bar now. So where we keep various items, tables, the cornhole set, and whatnot. And then we have the big canopy that we use for parties stored in here. So, and as you can see, there's stuff up there for storage. Let me get this light off. And there's our party supplies, adult party supplies. And then of course we have another, loft up there. So, but yeah. So we went from my office to the shed, to the barn, and now I'm going to take you next door and show you what I have now. Okay, now we have entered L41. This is my newest location. Yeah, the walls and ceiling were that color when we got it. Plan on painting it, of course, but L41, which is location 41 because it's also lot 41, which is right next door to me. But this is what you see when you walk in the front door. I got my everything over there, and then all of my listed inventory on these shelves. Everything that you see on these particular shelves are listed. And this is all my coffee mugs and glasswares on this shelf, and then the one behind it. This shelf is stuff that needs listed. As you can see, I have my work cut out for me, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. This is all listed material, stuff that's listed, pre-packed, ready to go. And then we have an incoming clothing rack. As I buy stuff from the thrift shop, it comes onto this rack, and then it goes to the listed. I can start working on listed items. That's all the Gone with the Wind stuff my sister just gave me. I have probably well over 100 pieces to sort through. There's all my mannequins, fans. I got a dehumidifier right here. The plan is to power this entire building with solar panel, and which I haven't got that yet. I'm running off of my back shed that I showed you in the beginning there. It's on its own breaker, so it's now that breaker is powering this. I have underground like a 150-foot extension cord that I buried, and I run it to a power panel in here, and then I just run off extension cords and stuff like that, which it doesn't take much, you know, because for the most part I'm not over here, you know, 48 or 24/7. So when I'm done, I shut the power down, the main power switch down, so it's not drawing power. So my electric bill has not changed. So, but there's all my file cabinets. I got the cleaning supplies in this one. I've got all my jewelry in this one, in 5-gallon bags. I mean, I'm not gonna. There we go. Ugh. I got that. It's all jewelry, and that's tools. We got some listed stuff here. You know, just how I sort it. This is all games. This is some tools and stuff. That's all video games, controllers, more video games, controllers. These are all my personal ones. I put them over here. This is all my personal collection of games from here down. I just needed somewhere to keep them because I got rid of one of my storage things out of my office. So I thought, well, I don't play all of them every day. I can just come over and get the one I want. So, but we're going to go back here. Turn this light on here. See if that helps any. Yeah, well, maybe not. This is all personal stuff. We have some Christmas stuff stored here. This right here is where I store all my shipping supplies. It's not done yet. I just basically have it in here. I'm going to build in this, you know, and separate everything, a place for everything and everything in its place type thing, with slots, you know, that I can store everything in. My son's stuff is back there. Lacey's Pearl Party stuff is right here for now, because that's still on hiatus. We do not know when we're going to be doing that again. Just a lot of stuff going on with her right now. So, and good use for a towel rack, tissue paper. So, now this area, this is the back room. This is more stuff that needs listed. This is stuff that I've accumulated through auctions, cleanouts and whatnot, Facebook Marketplace, whatever. All this is stuff that needs listed. And so when that rack gets empty out there, I come back here, I fill those totes up with more merchandise, and I work from that rack. So that's how I do it. I've got this off of Facebook for $10, I think it was, and we cut the top. And I have, I've been sorting through all these golf clubs. 2 of these I got from a clean out, and 2 of them I got from an auction for $5. So I sort through them, and I make a note of what they are, so I can research their manufacturer, their brand, and all that. Unlisted is on one side, and then I have the listed over there. As you can see, I only have 2 listed because it's very hot back here. So I come back here sometimes in the evening, and I'll grab a handful and work through them. So, and this right here is nothing but Halloween stuff. All these totes, there's probably 20 to 25 totes and of nothing but Halloween. So, because that's my personal Halloween stuff. It's my favorite holiday of the year. But yeah, this is the back room. I acquired this via the manager of the Mobile Home Village. He's actually also the owner. And we worked out a deal where I clean out all the empties where people have either abandoned them or they've moved out and told Doug he can have them, you know, and just leave whatever's in them. I go down and clean them out, keep whatever I want. He doesn't have to pay me to do it. He gives me this, and that's our deal. I work for him to have this location, so it's pretty sweet. But yeah, this is it. This is where I have ended up. I think I'm going to be here for a while. I don't think I plan on moving anytime soon. So this is probably my final eBay business location. So I want to thank you for watching the video. Again, I'm not turning the camera on myself because, like I said earlier, I got too much sun on my face and my lip blew up like a Macy's Day float. And it does not look pretty. So, but thanks again for watching. With a little bit of perseverance and a little bit of sweat and some negotiation, I finally got into something I needed, and I'm happy with it. This table over here I got from my sister too. We're gonna line this wall with pegboard. That's gonna be a packing area once I get through all this. So, and then we're gonna paint all that back there, and I have a marker board that I'm gonna put up in the back. Just still got a lot of little things to do here and there. And there's my TV that I can test VCRs, video games, blah blah blah. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the location, and it's so much easier to come over here and pull what needs to be packed up. So, but I'm Laurie. I'm the Thrifty Picker, and thanks so much for joining and watching this video. I will catch you later. Get out there and get to picking. You never know what you're going to find. Bye, everybody.